Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. New year, new setting. I know it's not quite new year and it's only next week, but anyway. This is actually my bedroom. I used to record at my mother's bedroom because I used to share this one with my uncle, but he passed 2 months ago, and since then we went through this kind of crazy readjustment phase. So we dismantled his bed, we sold it, some furniture that he used and I didn't, so that we could actually get the space, the room, for a desk. And now I have my computer here and I can start recording here. So this is going to be the new norm for the rest of the channel while I still live in this apartment, which is something that might change soon since he's no longer here. But anyway, that was just some clarifications I wanted to give, so you can understand what happened, what changed. I don't know if the lighting here is better, if it's worse, the acoustics are better, they're worse. This is gonna be the first one I'm recording here, so I can see whether I like it or not, or whether you guys like it or not. Please, feedback, always positive. You can also now see my microphone because this desk doesn't have the thing that I used to put my microphone on, so I have to put it on my laptop to record. I hope you don't mind that, you'll usually see it anyway. But yes, anyway, clarifications, they were given. We're here with Aphrodite, her 2010 album. Now we're getting into another decade of her career, the fourth one, 80s, 90s, 2000s, yes, the fourth decade. I have heard a track in this album, All the Lovers. I believe it was the lead single. I know it was a hit. It's lovely. I love All the Lovers. It was one of the songs I listened to the most in 2019. I know it's older than that, but I only really gotten into it in 2019. But yes, and it's actually the first track, so let's go. And then all originals. I don't think I heard any other track in here. I'm looking at the track list. Get Out of My Way has more streams than All the Lovers, so perhaps I know it, but off the title I don't. Let's go.
Dance, it's all I wanna do, so won't you dance? I'm standing here with you while all the lovers feel. Can't you see there's so much here to feel? Deep inside.
I love how seductive her vocals are. They're very charming. They're trying to, kind of put a spell on you. It's so beautiful to hear. They're a little whispery, and yet they're powerful. Can actually hear them. It's not like the production overshadows them, and the production is a beat. She managed to create a very nice balance here.
Just give me a little bit more. Don't come here. All the lovers.
Not much to comment here. I already knew this song. I already love this song. I'm hoping the rest of the album is gonna sound like it, because if it does, we're in for a very good ride. Next track, Get Out of My Way.
What's the worst thing that could happen to you? Take a chance tonight and try something new. When you're out, I should leave you belong to a perfect stranger. You talk, I walk, wanna feel like.
I don't think I know this song, but something about it sounds so familiar.
It's turning you on. It's time to say it again. Look back at the end of the song. Get out of my
Do I know this song? Or do I not? And it just sounds similar to other songs from 2010. You see, either possibility is very plausible because the song does have a lot of streams. But it also sounds a lot like other tracks in 2010. So I could know it, or I definitely know the sound, and that because of that it sounds familiar. The dilemma, I don't know, but I love it. I love the production. I love the production. Again, it reminds me a lot of the tracks that were popular in 2010, which is arguably my favorite time in pop music. Very arguably. There are contenders. I'm in love. Yeah, but I think I know. I think I know it. When she says get out of my way, in the melody, I think I know. No more comments about knowing the song until the ending.
Ain't going nowhere safe. Take any place, get out of my way. Won't be alone, no how, no way. Now I showed you what I'm made of. This is what'll happen if you ain't giving your girl what she needs. Get on to a perfect stranger. You talk, I walk, wanna feel the danger. See me with him and it's turning you on. Got me saying, get me back in the air. Now I showed you what I'm made of. Now I showed you what I'm made of.
You sure have shown him what you're made of. And yet again, we're here with the attitude that's been here since Light Years. I'm gonna say this again. I said it in my Light Years reaction. I said it when I heard Dance Floor and Fever. And I said it when I heard a song in body language that I forgot actually. I think it was Sweet Music. Or maybe... I don't remember. Anyway, before I embarrass myself, you're fucking Kylie Minogue. You don't need anyone. You can get whoever you want. If you're not satisfied with the man you get, if he's taking you for granted, go to the next one. You can do it, and so you have. Congratulations. Song-wise, loved it. Love the lyrics, love the message. Once again, love the attitude in her vocals when she sings. You can tell there's an attitude. You can tell there's emotion. I don't know if she wrote this or not. Apparently she didn't. But does it really matter at the end of the day if she's putting her heart in the song? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. It was great. Next track, Put Your Hands Up, in parentheses, if you feel love.
Look around, I see a million different faces, but no one's looking in my eyes. You hear what I'm saying? Put your hands up if you feel love tonight. If you feel love, now put your hands up. If you feel love tonight. If you feel love, no matter what, we're gonna take this moment. Now come on, baby, you can show me. So put your hands up.
Do you hear that? Going in the back, and it gets louder and lower and louder and lower. I like that. It's cyclical.
If you feel love tonight. Everybody knows how life can get so twisted, but I won't let it bring me down.
I'm loving all the little things that are happening with the production ever since All the Lovers, ever since the first track I've noticed them. But the other tracks, one I already knew, and the other had such great lyrical content that I just kept paying attention to them. This one, the lyrics aren't really catching me as much as the production is, so I'm noticing that way more, that there's changes and switches and something here that wasn't there before, you know? Little somethings all over the track. Lovely.
If you feel love, now put your hands up. If you feel love tonight. If you feel love.
It's so catchy that I know the lyrics by now. Love that about this song. I love catchy songs. I love catching myself singing to a song that I never heard or that I only heard once. That makes me want to go back to listen to it again. Congrats, Kylie, for doing that. I was gonna say when it came back, I thought it was gonna hit harder. But like 5 seconds later, I realized it wasn't about to hit because it was still building. And we had a beat drop and a little EDM moment going. I'm in love with the production in this album so far. When I said in All the Lovers that if the rest of the album was gonna sound like it, it was gonna be a good ride, I guess I was right. It's a great ride so far. Did you hear that? I can't be the only one who heard that. I'm in love with the amount of detail that it's being put in the production. Again. Let me add this. I loved the song, as you may have noticed. I'm sure you probably have noticed that I loved this song. All about it. Next one, Closer. Chills from the very moment the song started up until now with her vocals. Chills all over. Whoa, this almost sounds classical. The production reminds me of a certain instrument that's not a piano. You know those pirate films where they play that thing and it sounds kind of like it? Yeah, I don't know the name of that instrument in English. To be fair, I should probably look it up. But yeah, whoa. She's sighing in the back and it sounds divine. This is probably the most poetic description of sex I ever heard in a song. Of sex itself, you know, the act. And the production as well, the way she goes, her vocals, the size, the whole atmosphere created by this. Wow. Simply wow. Are you aware that we're in the 4th decade of her career and she's still making bangers? I mean, of course we are, you know, disco, but take disco outside This is 2010, you know, into the fourth decade, and still creating this kind of songs. It's a testament to her quality as an artist. I am so glad I got to do this journey with you guys, because I was missing out on so much. I hate the music industry for not paying as much attention in her as they did in other artists. Part of the reason why I didn't know her was because she was never particularly popular in Brazil outside of a couple songs. Like Can't Get You Out of My Head. Damn. Let me just keep listening. Wow. Once again, simply wow. What a great song. What an outstanding song. I think I said what I had to say. The lyrics are very straightforward. They're about sex, doing it, being close to each other, or as she so poetically and perfectly put it, being redesigned to align with each other. I mean, come on, did she write this? No, whatever. Again, I don't give a damn. She puts the emotion, that's all I care about here, okay? Writing is a plus in this case. Next track, Everything is Beautiful, including this album. Yeah, here the production is a little less innovative and more on the kind of style that was a little bit on X. I'm not saying it's straight up R&B. It's not at all. But it reminds me of some tracks in some albums of the time. It reminds me a little of maybe Lose, not the song, the album by Nelly Furtado, or Future Love Sounds by Justin Timberlake, perhaps a little bit of Hard Candy. Of course, it's adjusted to the 2010s, but it reminds me as if these three had a threesome and a child, and this child was risen during raised during the 2010s. It would sound like this. Does that make sense? I hope it does, because in my mind it does a lot, and that's what this song is giving me. It's also, not for that reason actually, my least favorite so far as I hear it. There's still 2 minutes, but it hasn't really caught my attention so far, other than the fact that it reminds me of that period of time a little bit.
The rules of what's right.
Yeah, as I said, my least favorite. I don't know why. You know, it sounds very cohesive inside the album. It sounds similar to other tracks here, but it never really did what the other tracks did. Maybe it can grow on me as All the Lovers did. First time I heard All the Lovers, it did nothing to me, but now I love it. So perhaps as I listen to this album again, it's gonna do something. But so far, it is my least favorite, and I'm not adding it to my library. Next track, title track, Aphrodite. This is the embodiment of the attitude I was talking about that was here since light years. It was never as present before as it is in this track. Love that for it. Lyrics definitely my favorite so far. The production I'm not really getting that into, but the lyrics are making it up for it.
What I can do, I let you into my world. With mouth to mouth and kiss to kiss. Can you feel me on stereo? Can you feel me on stereo? Can you feel me on stereo? I'm feeling mighty. I'm a golden girl. I'm an Aphrodite. Alright. I'm feeling mighty. I'm a golden girl. I'm an Aphrodite. Alright, yeah.
This song kind of speaks to Get Out of My Way, doesn't it? In Get Out of My Way, she's singing about a guy that didn't take action and is now seeing her with someone else because she dumped him. And in this one, she's saying that she's the original. The moment you have me, you're gonna miss me. So maybe this is another song about the same guy, because the situations can be very similar. I don't know the circumstances behind each individual event that inspired these songs, but they could be linked to each other because of that. Once again, attitude on point, loved it since light years. I'll keep saying this to the end of my days, or at least to the end of the discography journey, which is only 2 albums from now. Kiss Me Once and Golden, but we'll keep that for later. Yeah, I loved it. Next track, Illusion.
A situation's taking over me. Can't you see? I'm in trouble. Infatuation's got a hold on me. A little jealous. Can I make it when there's so much doubt? Someone help me out, 'cause I'm in too deep. I'm surrounded by confusion.
There's something off about the production in this one, maybe a little bit. It sounds very repetitive. It's like the little things that I complimented so much on the first half of the album just didn't happen here. They're just not here. It's the same pattern throughout the entire song. It never provides me anything new, and I'm getting bored. 1 minute and 50 seconds, I'm already bored. What else is gonna happen? Okay, spoke too soon perhaps. Hmm. Yeah, this one just wasn't really it for me. I didn't like the production. Basically, my biggest complaint about it. It was, again, it was very repetitive up until like the first 2 minutes, and then again we had a little moment, and after that it came back to what it was. The vocals weren't really filling the song. There were moments which was just the production, which would have been fine if it hadn't been a little annoying. Dun, 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 dun. Not my favorite pattern out there. I feel like she has done better in the career and in this album as well. So it's a no for me. Next track, Better Than Today. Good point. What's the point in living if you don't take a chance? You only live once. Good point, Kylie. Well thought. This is my only complaint about the song so far. No. I think it's a little annoying actually. My only complaint, because I'm loving it.
Life is hard.
I like the song. I like the song for some reason. It reminded me a lot of old Kylie. Let me see. Perhaps kind of Rhythm of Love-ish, or maybe The Butte. No lyrical content, and a little bit of the production as well, especially in the last minute or so, when we had some influences that weren't really in the album before, like we had those sax and things. I liked it. I like the song. When I add this to my library, I feel like it's something that I'm gonna enjoy a lot until I don't. It's that kind of song for me. It's something that I can see myself growing bored of very quickly. Kind of like, give me just a little more time and let's get to it. Yeah, I said in the video that I was gonna grow bored of it soon, and I already have, so you can see. This has the same vibe to it, but until I get bored of it, I'm gonna listen to this every day. Next track, Too Much. Isn't Too Much a track in Impossible Princess? Too many, too much, too far. No, I think that was Too Far. This time I went too hard. I don't know, but I know that Too Much has reference with Impossible Princess.
Get to heaven. It's like a shockwave to my brain. To get it together. Now if it's true, I'd give you the answer, baby. I don't know what we're going through. It's too much. It's too much. Stop twice. First one got me hot. The next was going nice. Push me to the brim and you fill me to the brim. I get function. I can't think. It's too much.
thought it was gonna hit. Ah, that's too bad. I was really enjoying it this until now. Well, it is what it is. I still like it. Who produced this song? Calvin Harris did. Oh my god, you guys told me he produced In Your Arms, In My Arms. I keep saying In Your Arms. In My Arms on X. And I didn't like that song. Which is crazy because I love Calvin Harris as a producer. He's one of my favorite DJs. In fact, I think he is my favorite DJ. And I just didn't like it, but I liked it here. I think it was the song really, because he's still great. Next track, Cupid Boy. Was that initial part sampled off someone or by someone? Because that sounds very familiar. I'm hooked on your line, under your spell. Your love is key. Why don't you give me a little bit more? Why don't you call me? Start hitting me up, hitting me up, hitting me up. Give me a love. You got it all so normal, and you feel so dirty. You got the good stuff, good stuff. Cupid boy, when we touch, I'm in heaven. Fire, the way you love. Whoa, that was crazy. The way it just filled everything. It did sound like I was in heaven. Wow. This album keeps surprising me, and we're nearly at the ending. Why don't you thrill me like you did before? Why don't you give me a little bit more? Why don't you call me? Start hitting me up, hitting me up, hitting me up. Give me a love. You got it all so normal. Wow, I really like this one too. It's the combo production plus vocals. They sounded perfect together. I love the melodies, I love the way she sang, I love the amount of passion that was there. I love the production. I love that part where it just fills everything, and it's sort of it does feel like you're in heaven. They did a very good job at that. Congratulations, whoever produced this. Congrats. I always like giving credit where it's due. Congrats. Next track, Looking for an Angel. connecting to the song so far. I can't really say why, because I'm not sure. It's a mixture of things. For once, the lyrics sound kind of cheesy. The production is good, but the melodies sound a little repetitive, very repetitive in fact, and a little weird, like she has some effect in her voice. Perhaps they did alter that on studio when she goes, I'm looking for an angel, for an angel. I can't connect to it. I think that's the better definition I can give to it. I can't connect to it so far. Maybe the last 50 seconds, which is what we have, will do it, but I hardly doubt that. And even if it's good, I wouldn't listen to the entire song just for the ending. I would just skip to the ending and that's it. Yeah, it was a very grand finale, you know, when it comes to the production. It kind of built and opened like an orchestra or something. Electronic, of course. Appreciate it, but then again, listen to the entire song for just 5 seconds. That's too much for me. I couldn't connect to it. It didn't do anything for me. It just wasn't it. Next track, Lost Track. Can't beat the feeling. I like how the entire song is connected, you know, I like how everything clicks well together. There isn't a moment where I think, oh, this is a little off. No, it's well connected. The intro went well into the verse, it went well into the chorus, that's now well into the second verse, and she's leading it all. Love it. This was very well polished.
Let it take you on a ride, and I'll resist. We got an energy, fast revolving round our feet, bringing us to life, and I can't beat the feeling that I get when I'm with you. My heart plays a rhythm in my head. I can't help but move. Two people synchronize like a power brings you closer. Now decided I can't beat the feeling that I get when I'm with you.
You know I love build-ups. You know I do. You know, by now you know I do. I'm loving this album.
Yeah.
Kylie girl, it's 30 degrees. It's summer. You shouldn't be doing this to me. Just a second. God bless pop music, y'all. Love this album. Well, that was Aphrodite. First of all, this song was fantastic. As you may have noticed me dancing, I thought this song was fantastic. Absolutely amazing. This entire album was great. My favorites were All the Lovers, Get Out of My Way, Put Your Hands Up, If You Feel Love, Closer, which I think is my favorite track in the entire album, Aphrodite, Better Than Today, Too Much, Cupid Boy, and Can't Beat the Feeling. So that was 9 out of 12, 75% of the album. Great results. The best one since Fever. Definitely, I was a little skeptical after Body Language and especially after X that I wasn't gonna enjoy it anymore, but I still do. It's still good, it's still great, and I can't wait for the next one, which is Kiss Me Once from 2014. I must say I don't know what to expect because 2014 was a mixture of several genres, maybe some more EDM songs like with EDM drops, you know? Possibly. I don't know what to expect. I'm just here for it, enjoying it. There's Kiss Me Once, then there's Golden, and we'll be done until she decides to drop the successor of Disco, which is probably only gonna happen in 2023 or 2024. But that was it. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening. Hope you like my new setting. If you have any other recommendations, please tell me. I'll be more than thrilled to react to them, as I always am. I do hope to see you in my next video. Bye.